What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Captain America: Brave New World. I wasn't very excited to watch this movie. All the trailers looked pretty mediocre, and nothing about the movie really seemed to grasp my interest besides maybe Red Hulk. And after seeing the film, I can confirm that the trailers are pretty accurate representation for the film. The movie is pretty mediocre. It's mid. It's one of the bottom MCU movies. I don't know if it's in the top 5 worst MCU movies, probably more like top 10. The villains were absolutely terrible. We have this guy called the Leader. We're told he's supposed to be very smart, but yet his actions in the film never show us him actually being smart. Everything seems to never go his way. He constantly has errors in his plans. He constantly gets outsmarted by Captain America, Sam Wilson, in this film. A normal dude who just has a lot of training and a lot of high-tech gadgets. And yet somehow he's able to constantly outsmart the Leader, someone who's supposed to be extremely intelligent. The problem when you have characters in your movies and TV shows where they're supposed to be the smartest person ever is they're only as smart as the writers can possibly make them. And unfortunately, I think the writers for this film weren't all that intelligent in the first place. Nothing about the Leader's plan really makes much sense at all. A lot of it's just based on luck. He's barely in the film though. He just kind of gets credit for, orchestrating everything that happens in the film. There's also another villain in this film, Gustavo Fring. He's only in it for about 2 or 3 scenes. When Sam ruins his adamantium deal, and then when he tries to assassinate Sam, and then when Sam asks him, who is behind all this, and he tells him about the Leader. That's pretty much it. And also, I guess you could call the Red Hulk somewhat of a villain in the film, an antagonist against Sam. He only shows up for like 5 or 6 minutes in the third act. I'd have to say the Red Hulk fight is probably the best part of the film. It's the best Hulk action we've gotten since probably Age of Ultron. But even then, they still have to nerf Red Hulk a little bit so he doesn't just pop Sam like a grape. And unfortunately, the Red Hulk fight kind of goes how you would expect. He doesn't really win against the Red Hulk. He just kind of, talks him down. All of a sudden, he gets blasted by the Falcon's wing, and then all of a sudden, he starts talking to him like, "Oh, do it for Betty. You're trying to be a better man. You need to do it for your daughter. Do it for Betty." And then somehow that calms him down. So, the villains are whack. The Leader literally looks like he has, that broccoli hairstyle? It looks like that, only it's his skin. He looks like he has some kind of super cancer. Like a broccoli head or something. He looks fucking stupid. Looks like someone just poured acid all on the top of his head. This feels more like a sequel to The Incredible Hulk, more than a Captain America movie. Like, you got Betty, Thunderbolt Ross, Red Hulk, the Leader. Like, you got all these Hulk characters in this Captain America movie. And I kind of thought the 2008 Hulk movie was kind of just the black sheep of the MCU. We kind of just pretend that doesn't really exist. But in here, it basically just gets followed upon all the things that happened back in 2008. People may have been interested in what the Leader looked like at one point, but, we're in 2025 now. Who gives a shit anymore? So yeah, I didn't care for the villains. The dialogue is laughably bad in this film. I think a good 20% of this film is just exposition. Just characters explaining things to other characters, aka you, the audience member. Like, they gotta recap you on things that happened in the 2008 Hulk movie and things that happened in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They literally just go over Isaiah's entire character by just, oh yeah, he's a super soldier who got locked up and experimented on for like 30 years. That's all you need to know about his character. It's like, wow, they really just kind of explain everything. They just summarize it all into one sentence. And that happens to a lot of characters in here. I wish they would have explained the new Falcon a little more, because I don't remember shit about this guy from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show. I'm pretty sure he was in that show, but I don't remember his character at all. He's very forgettable. We also get another new character. It's whoever this girl is. She kind of looks like a 15-year-old girl. Like, she looks really young. And she's really small too. And she has one of the worst fight scenes in the entire MCU. I got Birds of Prey vibes at one point in this film. Because this little tiny ass little 90-pound girl, we're supposed to believe because she's a ex-Black Widow, oh, she was in the Red Room. So that means she can take on 200-pound soldiers all by herself. She can take out a whole hallway full of them. I don't care how much karate you know or jiu-jitsu or any of that shit. You're gonna get your ass destroyed. Like, they're gonna grab you by your fucking head and just start slamming you against the wall. I don't care how much karate you know. When you're that size, there's not much you can do to a whole hallway full of armed soldiers in body gear who weigh twice as much as you do. And we're supposed to look at this and say, oh, wow, she's badass. Wow, she's a great fighter. I would not want this lady as my security. I'm sorry, but she's way too tiny. Women can be strong, but this girl, she looks like a teenager. Like, why would I have this girl as a security for the President of the United States? No wonder things went south in this film. The action scenes are all pretty mid as well. There's nothing extraordinary. I guess the only fight scene in the film besides the Red Hulk fight that was okay was the one where Sam and his new Falcon are like flying around everywhere out in the sky. That was nice visually, but there's nothing in here that rivals the fights from Winter Soldier or Civil War, the previous two Captain America movies. I like Sam Wilson's character, I just don't think he's Captain America. Like, Steve Rogers is Captain America to me. I wouldn't want Bucky to be Captain America either. It's like, if you don't have Steve Rogers, I don't want to see Captain America. It'd be the same for Batman. If you don't have Bruce Wayne, I don't want to see Dick Grayson as Batman. I want to see Bruce Wayne. That's just how I feel personally for these iconic characters. It's kind of the same thing for Spider-Man as well. I like Miles Morales, but Peter Parker is who I think of when I think of Spider-Man. Obviously, you got situations like, with the Green Lantern Corps where you got John Stewart, Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner. You can look at them all as sort of Green Lantern. But with Captain America, I don't know. I just picture Steve Rogers, and I can't really see him being replaced. I want to see Chris Evans playing Steve Rogers in the MCU. If you don't have that, you don't have much to offer me as far as Captain America. I'm sorry. I like Sam Wilson's character, though, in the film. Anthony Mackie seems like a really chill dude. It's also kind of weird you have a Captain America movie where Bucky Barnes is reduced to a quick cameo. Like, where's Nick Fury? Where's Black Widow? Oh, right. But where's Sharon Carter? Where's all these characters that have been introduced as sort of Captain America side characters? Because they're not in this film. Besides Sam, none of these characters were in previous Captain America movies, so it feels like we're just in this whole strange world. I know you got Thunderbolt Ross, but he's been recast as Harrison Ford, so I can barely even sort of recognize the character as the same character because he's been recast. It kind of sucks that they've had this actor, William Hurt, in the MCU through all these little projects here and there, and then when he finally gets a huge role and the actor passes away, so it's kind of weird seeing Harrison Ford because he's supposed to be his character we recognize, but obviously it's a different actor. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's like I had to force my brain to try to tell myself this is that character when they look different. And obviously it's an iconic actor like Harrison Ford. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Captain America 4. I feel like it's more like Captain America 1.5. Because you have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, and then you have this, and this isn't the same Captain America that's been in the previous films. So it feels weird calling this Captain America 4, but here we are. Kind of feel like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show should have been what this movie was about, instead of a bunch of random Hulk characters. So yeah, sorry guys, didn't have much good things to say about it. I feel like the leader was just kind of a cartoonish, mustache twirling villain, and unfortunately he's like the lead villain of the movie, so if he's shit, then there's not much more you can go off of when most of the film's exposition. Oh yeah, I forgot Isaiah Bradley was in this film as well. It's kind of weird at the beginning of the film. He tries to assassinate the president, and then Sam's just instantly defending him. It's like, how can you expect Thunderbolt Ross to not have some kind of ill intention towards you when you're the one that brought him there? Like, if me and you are cool, and you say, oh, I'll come to your party, but I had to bring a friend over, and then your friend tries to kill me, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, fuck your friend, get out of here. And then Sam tries to act like Thunderbolt Ross is in the wrong here. Dude, I know you and Isaiah Bradley are cool and whatever, but he literally just tried to assassinate the president. What kind of a reaction did you expect from him? You think he's going to listen to you speak rationally about anything? So I don't know, I thought that part was a little weird. But yeah, Captain America, Brave New World. Have you guys had a chance to see it yet? Or are you just going to skip this entirely? Maybe you're just waiting for Disney Plus. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. If you have seen the film, what did you think about it? Is this one of the weaker MCU movies for you, or do you think it's extremely overhated? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.